everyone, David McLeod here, your Life Mastery Coach. Welcome to the video for today's daily affirmation presentation. Generally speaking, I find it pretty easy to be aware of my actions. It's pretty unusual for me to do something completely unconsciously, especially these days when I do so much to stay as conscious as possible. And I'm also pretty good with my words, although I notice that sometimes I say things before I'm aware that I've said them, and that can lead to embarrassing and sometimes even painful consequences. When it comes to my thoughts, however, I would have to admit that most of them are unconscious. That is, unless I'm intentionally sitting quietly and actually observing my thoughts, they can pop in and out of my mind without my even noticing them. Guess what, friends? Whether I'm aware of my thoughts, words, actions, and feelings or not, they're all created out of my own consciousness. So I'm the only one who can be held responsible for them and for the consequences that might arise from them. Well, I don't know about you, but I'd much rather take responsibility for something over which I had some conscious influence, wouldn't you? In other words, if I have to take responsibility for my thoughts, words, actions, and feelings, then I better do all I can to remain aware of them for as much of the time as possible. Otherwise, I risk being held responsible for things I might not be too proud of. So what I do is bring awareness to my thoughts as often as I can, even if it's only for a few moments at a time, so that I can just monitor what's going on upstairs. I try to do this on a somewhat irregular schedule. That is, I simply stop whatever I'm doing at more or less random times during the day and I just do a quick check-in. What I've found by doing this is that the general tenor of my thoughts seems to be calmer, less tense, less chaotic, and sometimes even less judgmental. And this means that my words and actions level out as well, and I become more relaxed and at peace with the world. All of this practice leads to a condition in which I am much more willing and able to take responsibility, and I can do so with a great deal more love and compassion. I'd encourage you to give that a try this week. Just stop every once in a while and lovingly observe your thoughts. You'll be amazed at the shift that can take place in just a few days. Enjoy the practice.